Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, today's readings call us to reflect on courage during persecution and on God's protection for those He sends. God's light exposes those who live in darkness, and they often respond with opposition. In the first book, according to Prophet Jeremiah, chapter 20, verse 10 to 13, the prophet carries out to God about the persecution and plots against his life, even from close friends. Yet in the midst of it, Jeremiah places all his trust in God, who judges justly and rescues the oppressed from the power of evil. In the second reading, St. Paul reminds the Romans that death entered the world through Adam's sin and came to rule all humanity. But because of God's love, Jesus offered himself as the sacrificial lamb for us all. God's grace is greater than sin, and humanity now shares in his glory. This reading compares Adam and Christ and confirms that in the struggle between good and evil, good will always triumph. In the Gospel, according to Matthew chapter 10, verse 26 to 33, Jesus says that the suffering is like a garment his followers must wear if they stand firm in faith. Those who carry God's light will expose evil done in darkness, but the mission will meet strong opposition. Only those fully committed to God's mission will be saved through Jesus. Having reflected on 3 readings of the day, we therefore note the following: that following Christ means accepting both the cross and the promise of victory. Though challenges may test our faith, God remains our strength and refuge. If we persevere in trust and obedience, His light will overcome every darkness in our lives. Happy 12th Sunday of Ordinary Time.